Hello, chat. I also love fuck, lacrimosa. Now, you may be wondering why it says villain arc on my my lovely stream title. Well, if you aren't in the Discord, let me tell you a story. It started last night. Just like tonight. I hit the go live button. It was 8 p.m., maybe 8:30. I hit the go live button. I stream. The light goes on, the minutes start counting. I do my normal starting soon screen. And everything's fine. Everything's okay. I stream the first 10 minutes. That's when notifications usually go out by then. Nobody shows up. I'm like, okay, you know, Monday. 10 minutes go by Monday, you know. Late night Monday, people have studying, work, whatever. Then an hour goes by. And I'm like, damn. I mean, good on my chatters for wanting an education. Good on my friends. But no, that's not what happened. What happened was I streamed for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And I streamed 2.5 hours of lore analysis. And OBS bugged. And my VOD didn't save. And I wasn't live. So chat, without further ado, welcome to my lore analysis stream by yours truly. Now these are the notes that I have. As you can see, they're lovely notes. Let me make sure I captured. There we go. These are lovely notes by yours truly. All done last night. All with commentary. I feel like I should highlight some stuff. We have 3 categories. We have main character, or characters in general. We have characters, character list. We have setting. We have timeline. And then we have lore of each of the layers. I'm so sad I missed it. I understand these notes so well. Exactly. Exactly. But now we're here. Now we can talk. We're here and we can talk about Minecraft Civilization. So, who's our main character? Our main character... Ooh, ice cream sandwich sounds good. Our main character is Evbo. Okay? Let's start off strong. Wait, actually, I have a great idea. Oh wait, I don't have a great idea because it doesn't work. I have another great idea. Hold on. Okay. So, top of the layer, we have, or top of the screen, left screen of post-it notes, we have Evbo. Evbo starts off as a noob, just trying to get by in life. Every day, he chooses either the beef or the chicken. And he always goes for the chicken, just as everyone else does in society. And he's content, he's happy. But then he isn't. He wants to be the parkour master. So one day, the guy is a pro, asks if he wants chicken or beef. And then the guy says, "Oh, and it's an event today. It's a ticket event." And Evbo's like, "Oh, I want to be a pro. A ticket means I can get into the temple," which we'll get to later. So he jumps for the beef. And he gets the beef. Now, going back to my notes. Based off of this alone, there's a lot. There's a lot of establishing going on in the background, you know? A lot of things that lead up to this moment. We don't know how long he's been in Parkour Civilization, but we do know some crucial information. And that's that before anything in the timeline, there was the beginning. This is the furthest we've gone back so far, and I feel like we're going to go further back. But so far, what we know is the beginning of the timeline is that Evbo and Siwat, Evbo's best friend, met with each other in normal Minecraft. This was before Parkour Civilization. So before Parkour Civilization, there was normal Minecraft world. And Evbo and Siwat met. And Evbo wanted more diamonds. And he was like, "Hey, Siwat, you have spare diamonds. Can I have some? I don't know what I can pay you, but I'll pay you something." And Siwat was like, "Yeah, do this 4-block jump for me." And Evbo was like, 4-block jump? I do those all the time. That's crucial. He's like, I do 4-block jumps all the time. And then he makes it. And Siwat's like, "Wow, I'm really impressed. You know, this is incredible." So Siwat then continues to make parkour so that Evbo can get more diamonds. And that's where it begins. Nobody goes for the beef in parkour society. Yeah, well, he did. A few people did, actually. Well, no, I don't know if some people did. They died trying. For now. I'm going for the beef. Ferris, you'd go for the beef and you'd die. If going based off of everyone in chat, Midnight, you'd go for the beef and you'd live, and then you'd get to the parkour event and you'd live. I feel like you would be able to at least get to the pros, or maybe even the masters. Ferris, you'd go for the beef. Thank you so much for the gifted. You'd go for the beef, and then you'd die. Okay, sugar daddy, what? Crazy. Eli, you'd go for the beef and you'd make it, and then you'd go through your first ticket event, and then you'd make it, and then you'd go to the temple and you'd die. Please do not call me that. There's a gun to my head. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, but that's where it all begins. Evbo and Siwat. 2 characters. That's where it starts. So, in the timeline, in order of events that I jotted down, jumped for the beef, made it. Huge, big deal. Possibly the biggest deal. Then there was the ticket event. What happened in this ticket event? You may be asking yourself. Well, 4 people were before Evbo. Each one of them fell and died. But he made a deal with the parkour pro, and he was like, "Hey, if I make this jump, if I make this jump, then can I have an extra block so that then it's, instead of a 3-block jump, it's a 2-block jump? And the guy's like, you know what, sure. And he makes the jump, because everything in Parkour Civilization is paid with parkour. Anything you do, you succeed with parkour. So that includes money, houses, I don't know what else. Glucose Guardian. Goddamn. Paid with parkour. Exactly. You pay with parkour. If you get a house, if you get food, everything. Instead of money, it's parkour. How are babies made? Everyone in Parkour Civilization, I'm guessing, is an adult already? I don't know. Wait, does that mean the Omegaverse? We're getting too ahead of ourselves. So, ticket event happened. He got the ticket. He did a 360 jump block and able to get another block. And then he made the ticket. He got the ticket. Goes to the temple. He does the first jump and falls. And doesn't die. He wakes up. Do you parkour together to have children? I don't know. There's beds. I'm guessing you'd have to parkour and able to get to a hospital. There's no hospitals in Parkour Civilization. At least not in the noob level. I parkoured with your mom last night, loser. Okay, I'm rethinking that ban from chat. Oh. Your mother is dead. That is a fact. Okay. Anywho. Doesn't die from missing that jump block in the temple. Instead goes to prison. That's right. There's parkour prison. Everyone who fell goes to parkour prison instead of dying. And my theory, that's right. You know what? We're starting a theory corner. Because I already know I'm going to have a bunch of theories. Well, first theory that I have is that Siwat is the master. Because we haven't seen him yet in the whole movie. So I'm guessing... No, not a master. He's the champion. There's only one champion. At least I think there is. And I think Siwat's the champion. Because we don't see him yet anywhere else. And he was the one who also was with Evbo. And Evbo spawned at the bottom. So I'm guessing Siwat sabotaged Parkour Civilization. So that Evbo would stay at the bottom for his own entertainment. Okay, that's theory number one. Theory number two. I already forgot. Oh, theory number two. Because there's not a lot of people left in Parkour Civilization, they reuse the same people over and over. Now, what do I mean by that? See what's a butthead for that? Hey, that's just a theory. A Parkour Civilization theory. But yeah, my second theory is that people respawn because there's not enough noobs. And everyone eventually turns into a noob at some point. Ba-bum. Okay. So, goes to prison, escapes prison pretty fast. You know, he just had to tell the guard he was going to do like 360 jumps in a row or something, and he did it. Crazy. But then he escapes prison, and he gets a new house because his old house is taken by someone already. In Parkour Civilization, in Parkour Civilization, if you go to prison, then someone immediately gets your house. So this is all context for later, okay? But because of that, Evbo gets a new house. And in that house, in his house, there's a secret entrance, and he sees this old man. And this old man tells him to go to the outskirts. What are the outskirts? Where are the outskirts, you may ask? The outskirts are a withering outside of Parkour Civilization. So that leads to theory number 3. I think Siwat made this with his own 2 hands. I think Siwat made all of Parkour Civilization. Because there's outskirts and it only goes so far down. Is Parkour Civilization just the Hunger Games but cooler? Yes and no. Yes, because of it being a class system and it just being a very, very stripped down and basic reading of any book that criticizes society. But also too, no, because you can't fight each other. The only way you fight each other is not like to the death, it's through parkour. So there's that. I mean, technically, I guess you can kill each other, but you can't on a noob level. And I think that's what differentiates it from the Hunger Games. Could be to the death, true. If you don't call timeout or if you don't yield, then you die. But anywho, Evbo gets a new house and in it is an old man, and the old man is like blah 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 temple. I'm shortening this. So he goes to the temple. He gets whatever to help him to the temple. Temple is rigged, by the way. You can't make it past the parkour unless you have a barrier block, which now Evbo does have. Excuse me. So he gets the things he needs and he moves on to a pro. So first he was a noob. He was a noob for as long as he could remember, and then he goes to a pro. Now, the class system indicates that noobs have to always live in hunger and only get raw food. So they can only get raw chicken or raw beef. In pros, you get cooked steak, but you have to do your daily tasks. What are daily tasks? It's basically a job. So you go up, you get your food, and you get your piece of paper indicating your job. And it's a slightly above noobs because even though noobs don't have jobs, they can't perform jobs. They're noobs. You always have to make 2 block jumps wherever you go when you're in the pro level. And yeah, that's basically all of it. If you don't do your work when you're a pro, then you get challenged by a master. And if you fail, then you die, or you go back, or you yield and you go back to being a noob. So one thing about Evbo is he wants to be a parkour master, but he also is a flawed character. So he's like, I don't want to do my job today. I'm just not going to do it. Because he's like, he doesn't think he needs to do the job, but he does. So he doesn't do his job. Everyone's stressing the fuck out. Master comes in and is like, hey, who didn't do their job? The parkour master was like, oh my god, like, who the fuck didn't do their job? He was super angry. So he gets found out. Conrad's pants is there? What? I did not catch that. The parkour master and him have a battle, an absolute battle. And that's kind of where I stopped taking notes for the timeline. He was in the crowd? No way, that's awesome. Sorry, long day. But yeah, he gets into a battle and he wins. So then he becomes a master because the master was like, oh yeah, sure, whatever, I guess, like, because you passed. And then he doesn't go to the the parkour master level yet because he has to go through the temple again. He has to go through the parkour temple and basically win, which he trained for and he did. But before he made it to the very tippy top, yeah, exactly, Midnight. Before he made it to the top of the parkour temple, a man, like, not assassinates him, but like makes him battle again because I think the champion doesn't want him to make it to the top and he's like getting scared. So now he's starting to like give jobs to people, saying to like have a hit on Evbo and kind of like get him out of here. But Evbo wins again and he makes it to masters, to the master level. So that's where we are. He is currently in the master level. He just got his house and he wants to upgrade to being champion, but he doesn't know how yet. Looking at my notes, that's the timeline. We have Evbo, the main character. Parkour pros are only born on the top layer. They can break blocks. Oh yeah, the farther you get up and the higher you get in Minecraft society, the more things you have. So parkour pros can break blocks. Parkour masters can have water buckets so that they can like jump back up. There's Evbo's neighbors. They're pretty chill. They help him with getting things. I kept track of the pros, and the first pro is the most common side character, I'd say. Because he's constantly, he was first a pro and then he died and went to prison. Well, he didn't die, he just went to prison. And then Evbo like gave him food instead of vice versa on the noob level. The rest of them, they're not as important. I feel like the other like crucial character was the old man. Settings. I kind of briefly talked about setting. Blah blah blah. Timeline we went through, and I briefly mentioned that. Okay. So we have our series. We have our characters, our setting, our timeline, and information on each of the class, like the levels or class systems. So I think we should be good to go on everything. I think. Let me put this on. Okay. Sent in Discord, let me see. No way. That's awesome. And crazy. All right. That's where I left off. Oh. Further into the master parkour level, what else do I have to say? Water buckets. He just earned a water bucket from he just earned a water bucket from a neighbor. So neighbors are really helping him like move along and stuff. Let me do this. And let me capture audio. Parkour Masters water bucket clutch 24/7. They have to water bucket clutch in order to make it places. And if they don't, then they're not a master.
To see a bunch of water buckets. The only way I'm gonna be able to keep one of these is if I go for the water bucket jump and make it successfully. If I make it, I'll have the ability to unlock an entirely new level of parkour. And if I don't, well, my entire journey's been for nothing. But that's the way life is in Parkour Civilization. You jump to survive, and I happen to be pretty good at it. Why did I do this to myself? I should have never ranked up. Life as a parkour noob was so much easier. I gotta say, life as a parkour master is awesome. I mean, this is what it's like being at the top of Parkour Civilization.
No way. Did I seriously just catch another master doing a 1-block jump to get to his house?
No, I don't even know how this got here. Okay, now I have to start going to my house the real way, and that means taking a trip on the parkour staircase. Here in Parkour Civilization, masters should never be seen doing 1-block
Also, there's a lot of recaps. So even though I just explained everything, because this is not actually a movie and just a bunch of clips put together, everything is explained like 3 times.
If you're caught, you will basically become a laughingstock in Parkour City. I tried keeping the 1-block jump to my house for as long as possible because
Recaps kind of get old. Yeah, they do get old after a while. I tried to watch this with my friend, and we got 20 minutes in, and it was like unwatchable after, but I persisted. So we're gonna make it through this whole damn movie.
To my house the real way, and that's because the real way to my house sucks.
Also, I don't have YouTube Red, so we're gonna get ads, but that's okay. Isn't that right, Kai? Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. What do you think of my mic? You don't think anything.
If I miss even one of these water buckets,
No ad block. I even have ad block too. It's the worst part.
it would be game over for me. But everyone up here knows that the best parkour masters never take fall damage.
They
and
never
I
take
was
fall
gonna be one of
damage.
the best. Please don't let me die. Oh, thank you. All that just to get to my house. But this is the price I paid to become a parkour master. I defied death too many times to count to rank up. And now, as a master in Parkour Civilization, the only way to survive is by doing the hardest possible jumps. These were jumps I could only dream of when I was a parkour noob. But now that I earned my water bucket, I have the ability to become the greatest master in Parkour Civilization. My first days on this level were confusing, but now I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it. As a parkour pro, I was required to do a daily task every single day. But now as a master, I can choose to do a task whenever I want. Instead of being paid in practice time, the masters get paid with blocks. As a master, if you want to pay for things, you have to build your own jumps. That means the more blocks you have, the more powerful you are as a master. And right now, I can't make many parkour jumps, so that's why I gotta work. Parkour delivery here.
Come in.
All right, let's hope I can do this job well. Hey there, you wanted some parkour built, right?
Yeah, that's right. I ordered my new chain couch. You can put it right over there.
I can't say I've heard of a chain couch before, but I guess there's a first time for everything. All right, I think I built this right. Is this what you wanted?
Oh yeah, this is a real couch. Maybe if you're as rich as me one day, you can afford one of these.
Sure. Well, I hope you enjoy your new— Oh, shoot, no! Bro, am I seriously not gonna get a tip? Dude, that guy said he was rich too. I could have gotten some ice blocks or something. The truth about being a parkour master is that people don't always get along. Not only do you have to survive every single jump, but you have to be ready to defend yourself with parkour.
Whoa, buddy. What do you think you're doing? Everyone knows I'm the guy who sells houses. Go and take a different job.
Wait, what do you mean? My job today is to sell houses. You can't just skip one day? Come on, man, I need the money.
That's it. Parkour battle. You and me right now.
And by defend yourself, I mean being prepared for a random
Parkour
parkour battle
battle.
at any point. For my first move, I attacked with a 3-block diagonal jump into a 3-block vertical diagonal jump. I thought it was a strong attack, but the parkour master clearly had no
Right
problem.
now.
It was his turn to attack, and I was in serious trouble. The parkour master built a 3-block chain jump.
Let's see you try to defend against this attack, buddy.
Wait, I don't even have chains to build with. I can't do this jump.
Then you have officially lost the parkour battle, and the selling house job is mine again.
And there it was. That was my first time losing a parkour battle. But that's just a
Wow.
part of the learning process for being a parkour master. But even though I've learned so much, there's one thing that I've yet to
Just
figure
get
out, and
rich,
that's
so
how to
true.
get to the top of the parkour temple. If I make it up there, I could potentially be the parkour champion, but I didn't see a way up. Back when I was a parkour pro, I could see the path on the side of the wall to rank up, but now there's nothing here.
That's because you can't see it. It's said that only the parkour champion knows the way up.
Standing behind
Gasp.
me was the master that I beat in my first parkour battle. He was the one who gave me the Totem of Undying and helped me find the way past the impossible jump. Without his help, I would have never become a parkour master, and I wouldn't even be alive right now.
I knew giving you that Totem of Undying was a good choice. Now that you ranked up, you have the chance to save all of Parkour Civilization by becoming the champion.
Save parkour civilization? Wait, what are you talking about? Why do I need to be the one to become the parkour champion?
You don't understand. We are at war. We thought all hope was lost before you ranked up. You
Wait,
don't understand.
war? Hold on. Where do I even put that? They're at war?
People aren't supposed to rank up, but you did it anyways. You need to come with me now.
What is going on? There's a parkour war and somehow I'm supposed to be the champion? Oh,
Okay. I don't even know where to put that. I don't know. Absolutely nothing. There's a war going on. Crazy. Might need to be its own tab, really? Surely not. Hi, Ferris. I mean, yeah, it can be its own category. I can make the timeline smaller. War notes. Brat green. This in a blunt. This in a jolly cup of hot cocoa. Ooh, I might make. I can't speak. I might make hot cocoa later.
oh, what am I getting myself into? I should have never ranked up. I was happy
Yeah, it's
in my
great.
mansion. The master brought me into the parkour temple and I followed him.
Wait, look at my lovely hold on. Look at my lovely colors. Look at how lovely and color coordinated this is. Isn't this lovely, guys? Well, guess what? You can't have it. Ah, color. Wait, are you ready for this? Boom. Okay. Brat green. Bumping that. Jump scare. Jump scare. Okay.
until he showed me a secret room. When I walked inside, I saw a small-scale version of a map of the entire parkour civilization. The master said he had a mission for me. He told me to travel as far north as I could and find the highest parkour highway there is. He told me there's a building there that's extremely difficult to get into, but if I could get into it, I could get the truth about parkour civilization. He told me to go at night, and if I succeed, I might be able to save everyone. It was time. I woke up in the middle of the night. This was a stealth mission. If everything went according to plan, I would get in and get out, and no one would see me. And obviously, that's assuming the parkour master isn't leading me into a trap, but for whatever it's worth, I trust him. If he was trying to stop me from ranking up, he wouldn't have given me the Totem of Undying. That means I can only assume if he wanted me dead, I would have been dead already.
Damn.
But at this point, I wasn't doing it for the parkour master. I was doing it for me. If there was any
You've
chance I
always
could
been doing
figure
it
out
for
the
you.
truth about
Sorry.
Parkour civilization, I was gonna take it. All I know is someone tried to stop me from ranking up, and this place might give me answers. I traveled north like the master told me to, and all the way at the top, I saw the parkour highway I needed to get to. There was no turning back now. Going up this might be a one-way trip, but if what I was doing actually could save parkour civilization, then someone's got to be the one to do it, so why not me? Now that I was at the top of the staircase, getting to the parkour highway was a different story. I didn't even know if this jump was possible. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. I backed up to get momentum, and I jumped. No, no, no! I thought it was too short, but I made it. Okay, that was way too close. That better be the last time I do something like that. Given that this place I
won't
was
be.
trying to find wasn't supposed to be found, that
Sure-
probably wouldn't be the
sure,
case. I kept going
Dinger's
on the parkour highway
cat.
until I saw a building. This one looked different than all the other buildings in Parkour City, and I had a feeling that it wasn't going to be easy to get to. But that's why the master sent me, the guy who's never failed a jump before. Yeah, let's pretend that's true. The entrance to the building looked like it was guarded by a difficult parkour course. As long as there were no people around, I was just fine with doing parkour.
There's gonna be a person.
But if people were to show up and challenge me to a parkour battle, well, it's been a good run. This next jump was a 4-block jump. I don't think I've ever done a 4-block
You
jump
have. You
straight
said
up
you
before,
have.
But the master said that this mission would be difficult, and if there's someone to do it, it was gonna be me. I got momentum, and I made the 4-block jump. 4-block
Wow.
jump down, and now, oh my god, what is this? I stood on a path of ice blocks, and at the end, there was a jump way too far to even comprehend. This could have been a 6-block jump. I couldn't believe it. I tried looking around for barrier blocks. Maybe there was a secret path to this as well, but I found nothing. Somehow, I was gonna have to make this jump, and I think I had an idea.
Well, I feel like this was a bunch of short form content before. So the cuts are either because he doesn't make the jump, which is real, but it also, like, the way it's spaced out, it feels like it's very short form content.
Idea of how I might be able to do it. Okay, well, I get one chance at this. Oh man, if only I was rich enough to buy ice blocks to practice. Oh, I do not want to do that again. There must be a parkour god looking out for me. Okay, back to the secret mission. Now, I was just hoping I didn't walk into an ambush. I walked inside and I saw a giant hole in the floor with some parkour jumps up top. I was thankful that I didn't see
He made
anyone waiting
it.
for me. And what I wasn't thankful for was this glass pane staircase. Oh man, why do they have to make staircases so complicated in parkour?
That's just how things are edited these days,
For
actually.
civilization. This was supposed to be a stealth mission, but the staircase is making it really hard for that to be possible. After too long, I made it.
I
up the
could do it
staircase
easy.
To the top floor. I looked around and didn't see anyone. All I saw was some weird pedestal in the middle and some giant screen. What is this thing? This looks so. What the? Look, I told you it was possible.
No way. That was actually incredible. All right, well, I got
Oh my
money's worth.
Let's
god.
go. I got paid for parkour.
If you want, I can keep making
Lore.
more parkour for you to do, and I'll pay you for it.
Lore
What just
flashback.
happened? How did I see that vision? That's my memory, isn't it? That's Siwa. I've lived that before. What is going on? I walked over to the screen and opened the book on the desk. It said enter user. Well, I was here for information, wasn't I? Might as well see what this does. I put my name into the book and put it back on the desk, and text appeared
I
on the
love,
screen.
I love. Can I just say, now, here's a story. I know we're watching a movie. I don't care. Here's a story. I used to watch Stampy Longnose, right? I used to watch Stampy Cat. And in his videos, he made movie theaters. And then there'd be things playing on it, like videos, like fan-made videos or like lore for him. And he'd make these videos, right? And I'd watch them. And I'd be like, oh my god, that's so cool. I wonder like what pack he's using or like how he does that. Stuff like that, right? So I used to watch those videos as a wee lad and be like, oh my god, this is so cool. I wonder how he does that. I thought it was Minecraft. I didn't know about editing videos yet. I thought that was just a Minecraft feature. So I start playing Minecraft. I'm like, where's the play button? Where's the things? And I slowly realized over time that it was a video and it was edited. And I used to hate it because I was like, oh my god, the illusion's broken. All of the things that he does for like effects, all of the, oh my gosh, have you guys ever seen the, I'm pulling it up because I can't explain it. I can't put it into words. Lovely World. Here, this video. Where the fuck did I put that? There we go. This video, the second one, Ocean Adventure. Freedom! Thanks, Dad. Love that for you. But this video right here, you may be wondering, oh, what's so special about this video? I don't know where it is. Here we go. This. You see how he's moving the submarine?
Submarine's moving. It's just kind of moving by itself. I guess it's on some sort of autopilot.
I thought that this was in Minecraft. I thought I could move the submarine, and I was so happy and excited. And I was so happy to move the submarine. And guess what? It's all edited. It's all edited.
I guess
all of it. And I was so sad because I was like, I can't move submarines and cars and like rockets in Minecraft. This is all editing. This is heartbreaking. The screen doesn't work. Anyways, whole rant was just to say, I like this now. Now I get it. I've come to terms with my trauma and I've healed.
Rank? Noob. Wait, how? I'm a master though. But before I could think any further, someone appeared right behind me. Before they saw me, I ran and hid behind the bush. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good.
Oh man, going into work late today, I guess. Or early maybe. I don't know.
So far, the person didn't see me, but that's when someone else came into the room. It was Siwa. I know him, don't I? He's from my memory. I saw him walk up to the desk and start putting something
Siwa
in
has
the
a
book, and the player
crown,
that
but
was on
it's
the pedestal
gold.
started moving. I watched as this player with no boots walked up to a parkour jump and failed the one-block jump.
And
Gasp.
we got another noob. Good. We needed more of those.
What is going on?
You can come out from behind that bush, you know.
Oh no, this is not good. Okay, time to improvise.
I mean, bro, the bush is see-through. You really thought that was gonna work?
Okay, can you just tell me what's going on?
Wait,
Why
so
did I
he's
see you
not
when
the
I stepped on that pedestal?
parkour-
We know each other. That's our memory.
Nope. That's just what every new person sees. It's a fake memory to make you think that parkour is how you succeed in life.
What? The memory is planted? Oh shit. Okay. So fuck all of this. See what's just some dude. Fuck. Okay, this part might be true. We still don't know. I guess it goes in war notes. Maybe? Or does it go in champion? They plant memories as their job. This is theories. This isn't. I mean, yeah, I have a see what thing. Just some guy. He's not the champion.
I mean, why else would people parkour if it wasn't for money or social status?
So it was all just a lie? I don't get it. What
The
is this
cake was
for?
a
These
lie.
3 jumps. That new player just fell through on the first one. What happened to him? Siwa explained that these 3 jumps decide whether a new player becomes a noob, a pro, or a master. These 3 jumps right when you join Parkour Civilization decide your entire fate? How is that fair?
It's not about fair, it's about order. If you can't parkour, you deserve to be at the bottom.
This is so messed up. This is so messed
Whoa.
up. How is this happening? I can't let this keep going on. I have to find a way to stop this. Okay, if I can attack him with a parkour jump, he has no choice but to battle me. I have to do an attack that he'll never be able to do. It's time to go
360.
for the 720.
I wouldn't do that if I were
The
you.
I looked over
720.
and see what already had an attack built. It was with candles.
Yep, candle jump. One attack from this and it does 10 hearts, and that's good night for you.
I was finished. I couldn't attack. I couldn't do anything. I was defenseless. So what happens now?
Despite my best efforts to get rid of you, I couldn't do it, so someone else will.
See what placed down a parkour jump made out of brewing stands. I've never even heard of parkour with brewing stands before.
Interesting thing about brewing stand jumps, they aren't just difficult, but they can deal any potion effect you want.
This was it. I had no brewing stands to defend myself. I took the hit and slowly started fading away.
Have fun with the champion in the arena.
Revlon color silk.
With the champion? In the arena? Wait, so then who's the champion? Don't tell me it's the old guy.
No pressure at all. Just 1 minute before I fight the parkour champion. All right, I'm gonna take 32 blocks. I really just hope there's a chance that the greatest player in Parkour Civilization doesn't know how to do a 360. I was now getting ready to fight the parkour champion in the arena. The worst part is that I was only allowed to bring in 64 blocks to fight with. I had no clue what the parkour champion was gonna attack me with, so I decided to take some of every block. This was life or death. If by some miracle I could defend the parkour champion's attacks, I would have to use these blocks to build the hardest parkour jumps I've ever done. I wanted to believe that I could win, but deep down I knew that this could very well be the end of my journey.
Before you step into the arena, drop all of your blocks. I need to count if you're bringing 64.
These are the blocks I'm bringing. It should add up to 64.
You're good. You may now fight the parkour champion.
This was one way or
Oh
another.
my
This would be my
God.
final battle in Parkour Civilization. The door opened and I stepped in to the parkour arena. It was
Wait,
time to
nobody's
fight.
there.
If I somehow beat the parkour champion, maybe I have a way to save everyone in Parkour Civilization. But if I lose, which let's be honest here, is very much possible, well, let's just say I should have died a long time ago. I thought the Parkour Civilization I was living in was fair and a place where everyone could parkour to rank up and
How do you how did okay. You know what, fine. That's fine.
society. But I was wrong. I discovered the truth that your entire fate is decided by 3 jumps. And there are people at the top of Parkour Civilization.
There's some non-linear thinking here. There's definitely some things that don't add up when it comes to Evbo as a character.
That will stop at nothing to keep this order. Unfortunately, I couldn't discover the truth without paying the price. And now there's nothing I can do.
Have fun with the champion in the arena.
And now it's time to fight the champion. Wait, what? You're not the champion? Who are you? You're a pro. What are you doing here? I thought I was fighting the champion.
That's his
Oh,
neighbor.
yeah, you have to fight me first. Please
Oh,
just
wait.
go easy.
He's not. Wait, is he? No. I don't think he was. Now I can't remember.
Diaby, though, it's my first time here.
Okay, I guess I'm not fighting the champion first. I have to fight a parkour pro?
I think this pro is actually
This is
the
really
champion.
Weird. I've never even fought a pro. What jumps can they even do? I forgot. For my first attack, I attacked with a 3-block vertical jump. I didn't want to do anything too crazy on my first attack because if I missed and let him get the chance to attack, I run the risk of taking damage. But fortunately, it seemed like this fight was going to be easier than I thought until something happened. The blocks that I used for my attack all disappeared. In the parkour arena, if you place blocks, you will never get them back. And now I realized why I was fighting a parkour pro. It was genius, actually. If I wasted all of my blocks before getting to the champion, I would have no fighting chance. Hey, quick question. The people who put you here, what did they say you were here for?
Oh, yeah, they said I would be warming up the crowd, you know, for like the fight.
Warming up the crowd.
There's no crowd.
You know there's literally no one watching, right?
Yeah, I know. Please just get this over with.
Oh god, I'm a terrible person. Man, this is the weirdest parkour battle ever. For my second attack, I built a 4-block jump. And of course, it was successful once again. But at this point, I wasn't worried about winning. I was worried about the blocks I was losing for every attack. There was no way I could afford to use more than 2 blocks for an attack. At least not in this fight. For the final attack, I did a backwards jump.
Did you just go backwards?
This is not gonna be pretty. Oh, shoot!
Ooh.
Oh, that was not how I thought it was gonna turn out. It was a little unfortunate that I
RIP.
essentially wasted 2 blocks on that jump since he didn't even try it, but at least I survived the first parkour battle without taking any damage. So now
Is he
what happens?
gonna
Do I
battle
fight
a
the
master
champion?
now?
I stood there on the platform not knowing what to do until I saw someone jumping towards me. All right, this is it. This is the battle for life or death. Let's get this over with. So, you must be the champion, right?
Me? The champion? You're joking, right? Look at my boots. I'm a master. Do these look diamond to you?
Okay, well, I don't know. I thought I was fighting the champion, so
Do
when
these,
did that
do
happen?
these look
You still have
diamond to
2
you?
more people to go through if you want to see the champion. But
2
you're not making
more?
it past me. Let's go. Start the battle.
This is
Not one
good.
more?
I have to win 2 more parkour battles if I want to even see the champion. It was clear that the odds were stacked against me, but that wasn't going to stop me from trying. Now, I was fighting against a master. This means I
He
couldn't
killed
hold back on
himself,
my
yeah,
attacks.
basically.
I was going to have to attack with harder jumps. I decided this was a good time to use one of my stairs. For my first attack, I did a 4-block diagonal stair jump, but I was in trouble. Even for myself, I knew the attack was too easy.
That's what you're attacking me with?
I was getting ready for the master to easily defend my attack, but by some miracle, he failed it.
What?
The master didn't know, but I realized he built the jump wrong. He tried doing a harder jump than my attack. I got lucky with that
Oh.
first attack, but that wasn't gonna happen again. I needed to do harder jumps. I used 2 more of my stairs to build another 4-block diagonal jump. If I make this, I would only need 1 more attack to win the battle. But I missed. I came so close, but I didn't land on the stair.
Wasted another 2 stairs, I see. Even if you do beat me, you'll have no blocks to fight the champion with.
The master was right. I was running out of blocks quickly. I only had 1 stair left, and I wasn't even done with my second battle. I watched as the master built his first attack. I was gonna have to defend myself against a 4-block ice jump.
Go on.
That's
use
not
some of your
too
ice blocks.
difficult.
I'm sure you don't have that many of them.
He was right. I only had 4 ice blocks with me. Even the best case scenario where I defend this attack, I'll only have 2 ice blocks left. I went for the jump, and I almost slid off, but I stayed on. Oh, that was too close. Okay, it was now my turn to attack. This battle was taking too long. I knew what the master was doing. He was trying to make me waste all of my blocks. But there was no way I could let that happen, which means I could only do one thing. I needed to build an attack that would end this battle right now.
Ghirardelli care.
I have chocolate with me. It's not Ghirardelli, but it's good. It's actually local, which makes it better.
I knew just the way to do it. In a parkour battle, the harder
Chocolate.
the attack is, the more damage it does. And I was about to attack with one of the hardest parkour combos I've ever done. Alright, 4-block jump into a 2-block. Let's do this. I attacked with a 4-block jump into a 360, and I made it. Oh, let's go, I actually made it. That was the craziest parkour combo I've ever done. Alright, buddy, your turn. 4-block jump into a 2-block 360.
This is impossible.
I watched as the parkour master attempted the combo and failed, and the damage was enough to win the parkour battle.
Damn.
It worked. That parkour combo that I did may have just saved my life, at least for now. If that master
Fluffy
was telling
cat.
the truth, I still have to win
So
one
fluffy,
more battle
so
if I
cat.
want to fight the champion. There
Yum,
was
yum, yum.
nothing else I could do. I tried looking around for a way to escape, but there was nowhere I could go. The only way out of this arena is to continue fighting. From across the arena, the path opened up, and my third opponent jumped towards me.
Fbo, you've come so far, but this is as far as you go. I'm afraid you won't make it past me to fight the champion. Let's begin.
Okay, let's do this. It's just another master. I just beat one before, and I can do it again. If I
but
can
it's
finish
not.
This battle with a couple parkour combos, I might have enough blocks.
Clean
to fight the
360 though?
champion.
Oh yeah,
For
he's
my
the
first
king of
attack, I decided
360s.
to build 2 4-block jumps. I thought this combo would be hard, but I had no clue who I was facing.
Or
The master
die.
made the jumps easily, and my attack was unsuccessful. Now I was in huge trouble. Unlike all the other people I
Win
faced in
or
parkour
die.
battles, this master was
Excuse
not
me.
afraid to attack with his own parkour combos. And unfortunately for me, his was much harder than mine. The second jump in the combo was a jump that I didn't think would be possible. It was too far, but I had to try. My life depended on this. I went to defend the attack. I overjumped it. The attack dealt 5 hearts of damage. Oh, this is not good. This is really not good. I managed to gain back 2 hearts, but my hunger was lost.
Drama.
This was it. No more second chances. No more regenerating health. I had to make these jumps. The parkour master attacked with an even harder combo, this time using 2 chains and an ice block. But by some miracle, I made it. Oh man, how did I just do that? This master was too good. No matter what jump I thought of, I knew he could make it. That's why I was gonna have to do something that's never been done in the history of parkour battles.
5 through
And I was
60s.
gonna have to do this first try. Finish it off with the 3-block candle jump, and we are done. Let's go. I'm probably gonna die. Let's do this.
You're wasting
Flower
all
pot
of your
jump to chain to
blocks.
backwards jump to 360 fence jump, diagonal chain jump to the candle. I did it. I just made the hardest parkour combo in the world.
Evbo,
Well-
the champion tasked me with making sure you don't rank up, but I now realize that's not possible. Your parkour is beyond me. You have my respects. Good luck against the champion.
Before I could say anything, the master gave up and just jumped off. I won the 3rd battle, which means now I only
Wow.
have to battle the champion. And the champion is the one that tried to stop me from ranking up this entire time?
Who is that?
All of this parkour just to die by the champion.
This was it. Standing in front of me was the champion of parkour.
Okay, I guess we don't know who the champion's not a reoccurring character. I think. He does kind of look like he has the same skin as another one, but
Parkour Civilization.
You put up a good fight, I'll give you that. But this ends here.
I watched as the parkour champion built his first attack, and it was a 5-block jump.
a
You beat me in this battle,
5-block
you
jump.
become the parkour champion. And you could be the one that makes the rules. But this is my parkour civilization. And I never lose.
The parkour
Oh.
champion made the 5-block jump.
He
It's
made
not possible.
it.
It's just not. I can't do it. This was it. This was the end. There was no second chance, no backup I could call.
It's making me giggle. It's pretty funny. You should have seen the beginning. In parkour prison, people were dying left and right.
for. Nothing to get me out of this. I
He is a
lost,
phony.
and I won't be the one to
He only made it this far because he got help from other people. He didn't like do this all by himself.
save parkour civilization. I opened my eyes and I was in a place that I knew all too well. I was
No.
down at the bottom. I was in the parkour temple at the noob level of parkour civilization. I opened my inventory
Drama.
and I had leather boots on. After the battle with the champion, I am now a noob again. I let everyone down. I was supposed to be the one to save parkour civilization. And I couldn't do it. And now the
You didn't
champion
even
gets what he
attempt
wants.
it.
No one can ever rank up ever again. No one's free. People risk their lives because they trusted
The champion can walk on air, I guess. It was rigged. I'm guessing it's a barrier block.
me to help them, and I failed. And it was all for nothing. Now I'm just at the bottom again. I don't even have sprint.
Hero's
I can't even
journey.
do more than a 2-block jump. It's over, right? The old man gave me the last ticket to rank up. And even if I did, what's the point? The only way I could save people is by becoming the champion. And he's impossible to beat. Well, it's out of my hands now. There's nothing to do. I mean, maybe I just go back to parkour prison. At least there I could get fed some better food. Rather have fish than raw chicken.
Down at the bottom again, are we?
What?
New
Maybe
player.
I was wrong about you.
You were wrong about me. Wait, who are you?
Something tells me you already know the answer.
The strange man turned around and he was wearing netherite boots?
What?
Oh, I do not want to do that again. There must be a parkour god looking out for me. You're the parkour god? You were
Parkour god. I'm so confused. Did he even get an attempt? No, he just quit.
just a
How? Okay. Let's do a little character analysis with Evbo. And I'm using the term analysis very lightly. But let's look into Evbo's character. He's very complacent. You know, Evbo's character in Parkour Civilization, he doesn't actually do that much. The only thing he can really do is 360s. All of the other shit is kind of just things that a normal person could do. which I think is very interesting.
Myth, is this all of your doing?
The parkour civilization I created was never intended to divide people, but the new champion had different plans.
And you
Gasp.
wanted me to stop the champion, and I couldn't. I'm sorry you put your trust in me. I thought I was
We should do parkour battles eventually. Hey, I mean, we could simulate parkour civilization. That'd be a fun series.
I thought I could do it.
You seem like all hope is lost.
I mean, I can't do anything. I'm back at the noob level.
There's definitely a server.
Get a ticket anymore? I can't even sprint. What good is a
Yeah, there's
one-block
maps.
jump gonna do against the parkour champion?
As long as you can parkour, there is always a way.
The parkour god dropped a pair of boots on the ground and jumped away. What is going on? I jumped over and grabbed the boots that the parkour god left. These were no ordinary boots. These were diamond. Only the parkour champion wears these. And now I have them. I threw away my leather boots and I put on the champion boots. Immediately, my hunger bar returned to full and I could see above into the upper layers. Oh my god, this is crazy. What is going on? What is going on? I don't know where the parkour god got these boots from or why he would trust me with them, but it didn't matter. This was my second chance. I don't know how I'm gonna get back up to the top, but I'm gonna find a way. Everyone's life depends on this, and that's why I'm gonna be the one to save parkour civilization.
Yeah. Surely.
Parkour civilization was in danger. I thought people could parkour their way up to a better life, but I realized it was all just a lie. The truth is that the parkour champion...
This is new territories for me. I don't know what happens next. Ooh, live reactions together. Let's go. I'm eating caramel chocolate right now, which is like the worst thing to eat on stream. There's Civilization 2. I'm not getting that far, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe next week. But not this week because I have homework.
controls everyone and everything. I thought I could be the one
I'm also gonna draw after this.
to put an end to it and save everyone, but I failed. Luckily for me, second chances come around quite often, and I still have one more shot at saving parkour civilization. The only way I can put an end to all this is if I beat the parkour champion, and that means I have to get back up to the arena somehow. And that was
Parkour.
going to be harder than I thought. I
God.
had diamond boots on, meaning the barriers to the parkour temple shouldn't be here, but they were, and I had no way up. That means somehow I was going to have to get a ticket. Oh, this is not good. I can't even earn a ticket myself, meaning the only way I'm going to get one is if some other noob has one. But even if I got lucky and a noob hasn't used their ticket already, I couldn't find anyone. I was beginning to think that there were no noobs left and they were all in prison until I finally found one still standing. I asked the noob if there was any chance he had a ticket or even knew someone with a ticket so I could get into the temple. But he said that pros don't come down here anymore and do ticket challenges. It's now impossible for parkour noobs to rank up at all. This has to be the champion's doing. If pros don't come down here at all, the noobs have no way of getting food. That means if I don't get up in time and beat the champion, everyone down here will die. There has to be a way I can get past these barriers. I mean, the parkour god wouldn't have given me champion boots for nothing, right? And that's when I remembered I had champion boots on now. These boots were meant for the person that rules parkour civilization. And that's when I thought back to what the champion said.
If you beat me in this battle, you become the parkour champion. And you could be the one that makes the rules.
If the parkour champion makes the rules, they had to be the
Unbelievable.
one to place the barriers, right? Which means if someone placed them, someone can get rid of them. It was a shot in the dark, but I thought I'd at least try. Oh, this is pointless. This is not gonna work. Wait, what? It broke. I couldn't believe it, but there it was. I was staring at a hole in the barriers. This is insane.
Gasp.
I can break barriers now? Ah, thank you, parkour god. Let's go. I got rid of more of the barriers until there was a space big enough to jump through. All right, let me make sure I'm not hitting my head on any of these. And now it's time to go save everyone. I did it. I was now inside
Redemption
the parkour
arc?
temple, and I was one step
We're
closer
so
to getting
back?
back up to the top. Now that I was in the temple, it was time to start actually coming up with a plan. I was gonna have to find a way to somehow get back into the arena and fight the champion. And even if I do manage to do that, I still have to worry about beating him, which is a whole nother story. My rough draft of a plan involved grabbing blocks, and I thought I could get some here, but the chests were empty. Those chests were usually filled with blocks for the pros to do their daily tasks, but someone got rid of all of them. My idea of getting blocks was already off to a bad start, but I had a backup plan for where I could go to get more. I made it back up to the second layer of Parkour Civilization, but now was no time to celebrate. I still had such a long way to go to get up to the third layer, and time was running out. I made my way over to the place where I could get all the blocks I needed. The parkour training grounds should have thousands of blocks I could use. The last time I was in here, I was training to rank up to become a master, but something was off. The course I built to practice to rank up was still here. This doesn't make sense. Have all
Why
of the
haven't
pros
we
just been
seen anyone
practicing this course
else?
I built? But that's when my situation just got a whole lot worse. No, come on, they can't be empty. Why are they empty? All of these chests should have been filled with blocks to build parkour jumps, but they were all empty. Okay, this is not good. This is really not good. Something strange was going on, and I needed to find some answers. I took a trip back to where I used to live when I was a parkour pro. If there was anyone I could trust to talk to, it would be my neighbor. And that was assuming he was still alive. I found the house where my neighbor used to live, and thankfully, Parkour Civilization hadn't claimed him just yet.
Mm.
You're alive, and you're the...
You want to know something really funny? Wait, okay, actually, it might actually... I'm getting ahead of myself. 1984? What the fuck are you on about? 1983, 1987. Do those ring a bell to you? Anywho. I looked on my Twitter and I've been liking like some, you know, Parkour Civilization fan art. One was just straight up him and this neighbor, like the champion followed behind him and massacred the civilization behind him, methinks. Yeah. I like where you're heading. 1984, the book. Anyways, I on Twitter saw fan art of Evbo and his neighbor like being all lovey-dovey. So I haven't seen any woman in Minecraft Civilization. And Eli brought up the question earlier, how are babies there in Parkour Civilization? Like, how are they made? I think we're one step closer to Omegaverse theory.
Parkour champion?
Well, I'm not really the champion. I mean, I guess technically I am. I don't know. It's a long story. I asked my neighbor what was going on, and he said everything has changed. He said that
Did I hear Omegaverse? You're damn straight. I said Omegaverse. In Parkour Civilization, there's Omegaverse. I bet you right now, if I went on to AO3 and typed in Parkour Civilization, at least 5 things would pop up. Liz.
Parkour pros aren't allowed to go down to the noob level anymore, and some masters came down and took every block, and they can't even practice anymore. This was it. This was truly the end of Parkour Civilization. First it was the noobs in danger, now the pros are, and soon it might even be the masters. One by one, the parkour champion is taking away the free will of everyone. And if I don't end this now, there will be no one left to oppose him. Alright, no pressure, the fate of the world is in my hands, and now I have to speedrun one of the hardest parkour courses there is. Unlike getting up to the pro level, there was no easy way up to the master level. If you wanted to get back, you had to do the course. Even though I've made this course before, this was different. Time was running out, meaning I couldn't waste any taking this parkour course slow. And I can't afford to miss a single jump, because if I do, well, then I guess the parkour god trusted the wrong person. Luckily, I made the course, and I was now at the master level. And now I was at one part of my master plan, which, well, has not been going to plan at all. If I don't get these gold boots, okay, thank you. Finally, something goes according to my plan. I didn't know if if I would still
Oh.
get master boots if I had champion boots on, but luckily I got an extra pair. Now that I was on the master level, I had to blend in. Any one of these masters could be working for the champion, and if they saw me with champion boots on, well, that's attention that I definitely do not want right now. At least with the gold boots on, the people working for the champion might not recognize me. Now was the next part of my plan. If I have any shot at all of getting back into the arena, I was gonna need the parkour master that saved my life. But when I went into the secret room in the parkour temple, he was nowhere to be found. Of course, I knew it was too good to be true to have two things in my plan go smoothly. Now I gotta improvise. Now I had to figure out where the parkour master lived, and I had no way of knowing which house he had. The only thing I could do was sit and wait for him to show up. But if I stayed down here, I run the risk of the masters on the champion's side finding me. I needed somewhere that would at least buy me a little more time, and the only place I thought of was to wait at the very top of the parkour staircase.
So true. And now we wait.
At least here, I won't be seen that easily, but if I had to get down fast, I had no water bucket to save me. I realized I was
No
standing
water
so close to the
bucket.
very
Hey KK, what's up,
between the
Ferris?
master and the champion levels, and now
Miss
I
you?
have
After stream, I'll be able to call.
champion boots, meaning if I put these on, will I be able to see what life is like at the champion level?
No
But
water
before I put them
bucket.
on, I saw the parkour
Water
master I
part?
was
I'm
looking
banning
for.
you.
Now this is the part I was not looking forward to. The only way I can follow the parkour master is by taking fall damage, and I'm just hoping that the drop to his house isn't too far, and of course it's a 50 block drop. I'm never surviving that. Oh man, I have an idea, and I don't like it. Yep, this is officially the worst idea I've ever had. Okay, no more thinking, let's just do this. I got momentum, and I jumped. I thought it was too short, but I made it. Oh, that was so crazy. I know the parkour god does not like me for that one. Even though I barely survived, I found the parkour master without being caught. And now it was time to carry out my plan to save parkour civilization. I told the master
Parkour
everything that
civilization,
happened, and I
Kai.
showed him that I had champion boots. I told him that if I was gonna beat the champion,
Why do you
I
have
would
your
need
head
his help.
I
underneath
can't believe you
the
survived
windowsill?
and you met the parkour god. We can actually save everyone. Just tell me what I need to do, and I'll do it.
I had the master give me some blocks, and I told him to wait here for the next part of my plan. If everything goes right, I should have everything I need to get back into the arena and defeat the parkour champion. But that's assuming everything goes right, and so far, it hasn't worked out that way.
Is that
jumped over
Simon
to the
Hypixel?
parkour
I have no
bank.
clue.
To get back into the arena, I was gonna need more difficult blocks to build parkour with, and I think I know how to get some.
Hey man, I don't mean to assume anything, but the top floor is for people with money. You can come back when you're rich though.
Upstairs must be the place where the bank keeps their harder blocks.
Sir, you're not allowed to go up there.
Sorry, man. Got a bank to Okay, never mind. I was expecting to see places where I could buy flower pots and candles, but instead, there was just a massive box with a door.
Sir, this is a private vault for one of our most valuable customers. You have to leave immediately.
A private vault? I guess that might work.
You're not getting into this vault. No amount of money could make me open this door.
No amount of money? Man, this guy clearly has never heard of one of my bribes before.
Just stop. It's not even worth it. What?
What do you say you open the door now? I take it you don't see a backwards 360 too often.
Okay, well I have to let you in now.
Let's go. I still got it.
Crazy.
Please just don't take anything.
Yeah, I'm definitely not listening to that. I started looking around the vault for anything I could use, but most of the chests were
Look at your Discord when you get another
until I
ad.
finally
Okay.
stumbled upon a water bucket.
Water
Okay, I
bucket.
need blocks, but I guess I'll take this. I don't get it. Whoever owns this vault is supposedly rich, and the only thing I found is a water bucket.
She's
And
so
16
mad.
blocks. Never mind. I thought this vault was a
Mad
dead
cat.
end until it wasn't. In the last barrel, I found 16 brewing stands. Now, my plan could actually work. It was time to go defeat the
Excuse me.
parkour champion.
Sir, I just wanted to let you know someone got into your vault.
You're the only one who has access to it, so explain to me how that happened.
I mean, I'm sorry, sir, but he bribed me with a backwards 360. I had to.
A backwards 360? There's no one that can do a... No. No, how is this possible?
You know, someone told me something interesting about brewing stand jumps. They're not just difficult, but they can deal any potion effect you want. That's why I wish you the best of luck in this parkour battle, because if you don't make this jump, you're getting the slowness effect. I watched as Siwat tried to defend my attack, but he failed. Alright, now it's time for some answers. I need you to tell me how to beat the parkour champion.
You're crazy if you think I'm telling you that.
Yep, I thought you might say that. Let's see, 3 block. Oh, that's plenty. Alright, one more chance to tell me.
How do you
unless
mess that
wanna
up?
defend another one of my
Exactly.
attacks.
I think I can
Plot
handle a
armor.
3 block.
Alright, man, if you think you can make this jump with slowness, be my guest. I'm just gonna let you know now that it's not possible, so in a couple jumps, you'll lose everything.
Okay, wait, don't. I'll tell you. Please, I like my life here.
Oh, that
Itchy
was easy.
cat.
I I can't believe I'm telling you
Itchy
this.
baby.
The champion uses barrier blocks to parkour. He's the only one that has any left.
I knew it. I called it.
He built his parkour jumps with barriers. That means I was right. The 5-block jump was impossible. He just used a barrier.
You called it too, Midnight. We're both geniuses.
Over 14
Or was it Eli? I forget. One of you called it too. You set the plan into motion. The idea. Set the idea off. Kai, you're so fluffy.
by using pulp certified by the forest.
Okay, wait. So if he uses barriers for his attacks, how do I defend against that?
Dude.
Midnight
if
can
the
have credit. Good job, Midnight. Good job.
parkour champion finds out about this, I'm gonna lose everything.
I don't care. Just tell me.
Fine.
He's so selfish. Okay. He just wants... I feel like he's just going to be corrupt again. And here's why. Theory number 4. Evbo becomes corrupt with power. The reason why I say this is because throughout this whole time, he has not once cared or thanked anyone for their help in this situation. All he cares about is being a hero to the people, not actually helping them.
There's a secret rule in parkour battles that says if you build a harder jump than an opponent's attack, your opponent will have to do that jump instead.
That's how I beat him. I can just
I need to
attack
get
with a
my
harder jump.
charger. Or I can just knock this last bit out, but... I think the other way is easier. Okay. Let's do this. There we go. Hopefully, is that... No, that's not charging. Hearing you so far away from the mic is weird. Yeah, I usually mute, but... I'm starting to care less. Now it's charging. Okay. I'm using my laptop. You sound like your mom would sound? That's crazy. You've only heard my mom like a few times. I think. La da dee 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 dee. La da dee 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 dee. Okay.
Even if he does use barriers for his attacks, I just have to build better ones. Oh man, this is crazy. Alright, let's do this. You need to send me back to the arena like you did before. And this time, I'm only fighting the champion.
Okay, so if you let me
Cool.
attack you, what's stopping me from just getting rid of you once and for all?
Yeah, I thought you might say that. That's why I got one of the best parkour masters I know to watch you at all times. And if he finds out I don't make it into the arena, let's just say you won't see the attack coming before it hits you.
Oh man, how do you even do these jumps? I really hope Ebbo's plan works. There's no way I can make one of these.
Just as I thought, Siwat had no choice but to listen to me. Now, all that I was hoping for is that I would wake up in the arena. I knew Siwat couldn't be trusted, but I had no choice. This was the only way I could get back into the arena, and luckily, it worked. Now, I could battle the parkour champion, and this time, it was gonna be different. I got all of the blocks I needed, and I made my way into the arena. Now, it was time to see if Siwat was gonna uphold his end of the deal, but he did. Standing in front of me was the champion of Parkour Civilization. Alright, let's go save everyone.
I should have known the old man would give his boots to you.
What? The old...
Doesn't matter.
Are they
You can try as many times
rivals?
as you want, but your fate remains the same.
The parkour god didn't just give me random champion boots, he gave me the old man's. He was the old parkour champ.
The old man was the old champion? What? Okay. was the previous champion. So he got defeated. So the old man got defeated by him. I see. Interesting. Wow. So this is a lie. It's not the beginning. I'm putting that in quotes. Over here, we now have an earlier timeline. Old man was previously champion, then got beat. System is fucked. Okay. That's wild. Damn.
Okay.
And then waited for a chosen one by the parkour god. I wonder if the parkour god snatched the boots before they were like
This
they
is a lot to think
disappeared or
about right now.
something.
I just gotta worry about defending this attack. Well, see what got me this far, but now it's time to see if he was really telling the truth. The champion's attack was technically only a 4-block jump with a barrier, so the parkour combo I was about to do should be harder. I countered with a 3-block 360 to a 3-block fence jump.
What?
The parkour champion looked confused, and suddenly his attack disappeared. It worked. It actually worked. The secret rule Siwa told me about was real, and now the champion has no choice but to defend my attack. Except just when I thought I had the upper hand in the battle, the champion pulled out barrier blocks. Instead of building my jump, the champion built some invisible parkour combo. The barriers were invisible, and I had
Chosen for his creativity to delusion the society? Maybe. Maybe he's chosen so that they can take the power back.
no way of knowing what sort of parkour combo he built, but whatever it was better than my attack, and my attack
I see what you mean with the old man, too.
was now erased. That only left me with one choice, and I would have to build something even harder. I didn't even know what the champion built, so I couldn't hold back on this next attack. I knew I had to risk it all. I pulled out a 180 vertical flower pot jump into a backwards 360 candle jump, and I made it. The parkour champion's attack was erased, and he had no choice but to either try my attack or build a harder one. But the parkour champion wasn't phased, and he countered my attack with the hardest known jumps in parkour civilization. These were Neo jumps.
Neo
He did
jumps.
2 in a row. Jumps where you have to jump around a block in midair. I knew I couldn't do these jumps, and this was not the time to try them. But the parkour champion set the bar high, meaning if my next attack isn't harder than his, I lose everything. But if I don't make this jump I'm about to build, my entire journey is over. But that means the same goes for the parkour champion. Any one of
What
these
is
attacks
this?
will do more than 10 hearts. That means I have to make this. The parkour god trusted me with these boots to save everyone. And for the first time in my life, I
Okay, there's no way that's harder than Neo
felt
jumps.
like I was worthy of them. That I was worthy of being the parkour champion.
What? This shouldn't be happening.
I thought I had
That's easy.
bested the parkour
Exactly.
champion, but I was wrong.
This ends now.
The parkour champion
No
built an attack
spins.
that was directly over
No
the void.
spins.
Either you go down or we both go down.
This was the end. The parkour champion knew he lost the battle, so he built a jump that would take us both down. And there's nothing I can do to defend myself. I knew deep down that this was most likely my last jump in parkour civilization.
This is like 2000s dance movies, yeah. True. Dance battles.
But this time, I wasn't gonna give up. Parkour God, if you're watching me, please just give me the strength for one last jump.
The jump cuts.
I didn't expect my feet to hit the ground again, but they did. And when I turned around, the parkour champion had fallen. I won. I
He
actually
did
won.
it.
It's over, right? I'm the new parkour champion. I'm supposed to be the one who can make the rules and save everyone. So how do I do that? But as I was standing there, something started to happen. My items in my inventory were gone, and I got teleported to the parkour temple. When I walked outside, I looked around, and I realized there was nothing above me. And that's when I remember something the parkour master said to me.
What?
He told me that the champion is the only one who knows the way up. I turned around and looked at the parkour temple, and where there was nothing before, there was now a way up to get to the top of parkour civilization.
I thought it was going to be a twist. Like, there actually wasn't a
That means my
a
journey
master
wasn't done yet. I
or
still had to
a
make it to
champion.
the top. Luckily, I'm now considered the best in parkour civilization, so if there's anyone who can make the jumps, it was me. Only one more set
Okay,
of jumps
ego.
stood between me and the top. I had always dreamed of this day, when I'd look up and I'd see nothing above me. But I never would have imagined what I'd have to go through to get here. Every jump I made and every jump I failed all led me to this point, to make it to the top of parkour civilization. And now
Went to his head fast. It's made it to his head ever since he made it from pro, or from noob to pro. Final jump's kind of easy, very.
And there was nothing, just pure emptiness and only the sky. I didn't have any idea of what to do until I saw a structure in the distance. I walked over and I saw blocks I've never seen before in parkour civilization. They were command blocks, and they were placed in front of a throne. I stepped up onto the throne and I got my pair of champion boots. But this time, they weren't someone else's. They were mine. It only makes sense.
What are
that
you gonna
doing
do with your
parkour
power
on
now,
command blocks
though?
gives me the power to make the rules of parkour civilization.
Are you gonna let noobs become
But
champions?
before I start completely changing the entire rules of society, I needed to do something first. Well, I think it's time I give these back. I have a feeling you'll probably be needing them.
What?
F-Bo, you did it. You saved us.
No, I didn't do anything. It was only possible because of you. And that's why
So he is selfless. Oh my god. Character, comeback. Bro's morals are good.
think you should be the champion. I don't know what to do with parkour civilization, but you were the champion. You know how to fix things. I just don't think I'm ready to be the— Whoa, what are you doing?
What?
F-Bo, you think all of this was for me to become the champion again? I'm old, and you know parkour civilization better than I ever could.
Well, alright, I'm gonna need your help. With every 4 block—
Let's go. Communism wins. What the fuck?
jump on the command blocks, I can change the rules of parkour civilization.
Double twist.
And with the help of the old champion, I'm not just gonna make things go back to the way they were. I'm gonna make things better than they ever
Destroy the class system.
were. Parkour was never about making or
What the fuck is America?
failing a jump. It was about getting up and trying again. The parkour god told me as long as you can parkour, there is always a way. And in my parkour civilization, people will always have a chance to try again.
Wow. Good finale. Very good finale. Giving people actual pathways. Exactly. Oh my god, chat. Okay. There is a part 2, but I'm not watching that tonight because I have homework and Ferris wants to call. But before I leave stream, I do want to do a little just chatting and drawing because I want to finish this prompt and I feel like I'm not going to get it done if I don't, look at my business casual outfit. I've got pants, I've got glasses, I've got a black button-up shirt. Very demure, very mindful. Business. So, as you know, we have main character, aka characters, setting, war notes now, because there's a war, a class war. Oops, that's not what I meant to click. President Business over here. Exactly. And then we've got the noobs, the pros, the masters, and the champion. Are you a socialist now? Yeah, I've turned socialist. Not hardcore socialist. But you know, change. Let there be change. GG's. Oh, okay. But yeah, really nice, really fun. Had a blast. I had a lot of fun making this like little lore reference. Oh wait, since you guys are here and I can actually show you now, this was when I had the original FNAF. Wait, where is it? Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh. Now it's back. Here's my FNAF board. So this was when I did my FNAF series on MatPat's. This is just MatPat videos, by the way. This is nothing else. But yeah, this is when I did MatPat lore. That was really long ago. That was probably 2, maybe even 3 years ago. And I still have the board. I'm really scared that one day it'll just expire. This is some neurodivergent shit. I mean, that's true. But this had a lot of shit to it. I can't even read what it says from this far away. It was 2 because we were friends. I've been here so long. That's true, that's true. I think the bottom is books. Did they delete your school account? Oh no, I'm using this for free. I'm just scared that it's just gonna glitch one day. But yeah, this is the book timeline. I had a separate timeline for the books because shit went crazy. And then I had MatPat Madness, where MatPat kind of just said random shit. But then I had my own, like... I had my own stuff as well. And then over here... Oh, this is more of the book, but in a separate. Over here's the timeline. There's the restaurant timeline, and then there's everything else that leads to it. Again, this is all from MatPat lore video, so none of it is accurate. And then over here is the box corner, where he keeps talking about the box. And then here's all of the characters. So there's Vanessa, Child Bite of 87, and like who is that? There's the few humans, that's the phone guy, security guard. And then here's like the thing, the Afton family. And then over here's the animatronics. So Balloon Boy. These are the possibilities. And yeah. That was really fun. That was a whole series. I'll make Parkour Civilization a mini series. I'm not gonna go this far. But yeah, fun stuff. This was back when I had less assignments and homework to do. But it was really fun. Okay. I'm just gonna play music. Excuse me. Here we go. Let me go here. Lovely. All right. Say goodbye to VTuber Kakoa. I'm off. I'm off duty. Oh wait, no, this way. This way's the exit. Okay. Ba 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 bum. Because it's on to PNG tuber Coca-Cola. If I can find the thing. Also, my chair keeps squeaking, which is not lovely. Hopefully this works. There we go. See, look at how easy that transition was. And then I just need to do this and do this. Luckily, I already have a base, so I just need to do line art and coloring, which will be pretty easy. And then I also need to charge this. Oh wait, that's the wrong port. Let me go get that. Okay. Luckily, I have purse. Luckily, I have what's it called? Luckily, I have charger. Oops. I have purse. And I have purse. Okay. This needs to be this way. And then I can put this here. And then do this. And hopefully that stays charged. I think it will. Can do a little saturation as a treat. As a treat. Oops. I don't really need that anymore. Are we VCing? In a little bit. I want to stream after VC. Or not after VC. I want to stream after... I want to call after stream. Holy shit, I can't speak. For sillies. Okay. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. I don't know if I can game though, because I have to do homework. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this is the sketch I have. It's very cutesy. Let me pull up the reference. Did you end up playing Deadlock? I tried it a little bit, but I need to fix my settings because the game's laggy. So once I figure that out, I'm gonna get a group going, maybe. Come back to haunt me. Myself. After figuring out how it actually works, it's really fun. Yeah, that's what I figured. I just need like to be in a group setting to play that, because trying to figure it out on my own is not fun. Not gonna lie. There we go, that makes more sense. Yeah, no, starting out is awful. 1 minute respawn times in late game is miserable. You die when you die over and over. Ooh, yeah, that sounds rough. That does not sound as great. But I've heard really good things about it. Bought another Fortnite skin. Is it of, who did I see on my timeline recently? Is it Saw? Or another one? Ambulance is right outside my house. What? Is everything okay? That's crazy. Ooh. I think I've gotten more speedy with making chibis, which is really helpful when I have other things I need to do. I'm so tired. I had 3 classes today, and all of them were at least an hour long, and I was so bored. 3, luckily tomorrow is a chill day because I only have 1 class. Boring classes suck, they really do. 2 of them are math classes, and the other one's a required class that is just boring. And I don't like math. I know some people do, and that's okay. What are you talking about? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, you too can VC. Yeah, it's 10/8/24. What are you on? Eli says sure. Yeah, you two go ahead and VC a little without me. I'll join later. I've kind of lost my ability to be social almost entirely, and my one friend is super extroverted, I'm a little doomed. Hey, take it easy, you know? Don't feel like you need to socialize, but also it's healthy too. So take it slow. Baby steps, but not baby. Kind of becomes trauma dumpy, but I like people, but all of a sudden despise people. Are you in therapy by chance? Just so that you have someone to like talk to about, because what's helped me with therapy is like actually getting to speak to someone and then just kind of like saying whatever I want. And obviously there's like barriers and stuff, but like the point I'm trying to make is like when you have a therapist, you can kind of just you can talk to them and it won't feel as emotionally exhausting. Like you're not trying to put up a front, if that makes sense. Like you'll be emotionally exhausted, but like in a better way than if you're just talking to your friend. Sometimes people are just unappealing, nothing wrong with it. It's just sometimes people are exhausting, yeah. That too. It's way worse than I make it sound it's bad, then yeah, if not a therapist, your school probably has counselors or advisors, and you can talk to it at least academically, like how it affects you academically. And even though your like grades are good, you can still like reach out to them too. Half the online peeps are in the South. I won't ramble about it. We thug it out. Yeah, but also like if you're struggling, then always reach out to someone. Even if it's just like social stuff, or even if it's just like a little thing, you still want to get that off your chest. At least now's not the time, yeah. I'm about to sneeze. Or at least I think I am. Spend time with nature for a little reset. Not with the hurricane though. Yeah, that's... the hurricane's something else. Isn't there another one that's gonna happen, like near Florida? That one's gonna be like worse too. Yeah. Hurricane season. Little scared for that, not gonna lie. Hoping my friends are okay. I don't think I know anyone who lives in Florida, but I hope people are okay. I know they have to evacuate basically the whole state of Florida. But I'm praying that very little damage happens. Praying in like the least term, but like thoughts and prayers. That sort of expression. Also, nature always helps me. Nature and doing something that scares me to my core. Okay, maybe not so much that. But yeah, definitely recharge. Recharge your social battery and also your like mental battery. It's... outlets are different for a lot of people. Mine is art. And kind of just having that outlet to escape stress and things like that. It's also music and a good shower, you know, all of those things help me relax a bit, and kind of help me get away from otherworldly stress. For some people it's nature, like my mom, and also me to a degree. For some people it's like cleaning. What's wrong with a little terror? For me it's different, but for other people, like my mom loves horror movies and kind of seeks, like, she doesn't even see it as like a horror thing, she sees it as a comforting thing. So I'm the complete opposite. Excuse me. But yeah, for some people it's horror movies. Or like funny romantic movies, sports, whatever. You know, just a bunch of different things. Video games. Not an unhealthy amount, but you know, a little. Same can go for any activity, really. I just did art like 2 days ago. I didn't do any homework. And then I almost failed a quiz. So can see how that gets unhealthy very quickly. How's this looking? Nice. It's horror movie season. It is. This is the 1 month I actually watch horror movies. Unless Jordan Peele releases another horror movie. That's the only type of horror movies I watch. And then I get really scared and paranoid, which is not great, but you know, that's okay. I still have fun watching those. A little squiggly. I think that's better. Okay. Oh shit, I forgot to change the category. I'm only gonna be live another, maybe just another half hour. Well, maybe not even that. Maybe just like 15 more minutes. I can continue this off stream just cuz I need to stop and do homework and also get in VC, which is not stressful. I don't know if I should watch classics or new movies. I'm trying to expand my tastes and be less picky. That's valid. One thing I want to try watching is movies from different countries, because obviously America is very a Western movie archetype. So I want to branch out and watch movies from different countries, and I have like a bunch like on a list and stuff, but I still haven't gotten to it yet. But that's one thing I do want to try. Yeah, being less picky can be difficult. For sure. I just realized I didn't have my activity feed. Okay, I didn't miss anything, which is good. Ba ba bum. On another note, I bought numbing cream for my teeth until I can get to Mexico for my dental appointment. Hell yeah. Glad you got numbing cream. That sucks. How did it like over time get more painful? Or was it like, was it just like something happened? It shall arrive tomorrow. And I will no sleep. Oh no. That sucks. I love drawing checkered pattern. It's honestly my favorite pattern to draw because it's so easy. At first it was just kind of dull pain, so I kind of ignored it because I don't have dental insurance, but also how long it's been too long since I've been to the dentist, like way too long, and not just really fucking painful. That's awful. I'm glad you're getting help. American insurance is the worst, and I feel that deeply. It's really frustrating to have like that sort of pain without like a clear-cut way, like a clear-cut fix. This is so satisfying to me. Hee hee hee. Okay. I'm gonna do a little waistband or a little like band for this because I think it'll look cute. Pocket? No pocket. I'll do shadows for that. Flames. All right. Tail. Pre-braces, I had vampire teeth, fangs up and down. Damn. My auntie works in Mexico, so she's gonna help me set up an appointment down there. It's so much cheaper, and honestly, I'm pretty sure service will be better. Probably. Yeah, it's so overpriced over here. Especially right now. I've heard of outsourcing, well, I don't know if outsourcing is the right word, but like getting medical appointments and stuff in Europe because it's cheaper than in America when you're like living in America. Were they super sharp? Yep, still are. Oh. I don't even remember what your teeth look like. I'm gonna be honest, Eli. It's not a key factor I was looking at. My teeth are a little fucked, but they're way straighter than they used to be because I also had braces. But they're still they're starting to resort back, which isn't great. I think this is a good outline. I'll start the process of coloring, but I don't think I'll finish it on stream. But you guys will see it in hold on, let me add photo real quick. You guys will see it on my Twitter, Mahina Draws, when it comes out. It kind of sucks that my main resource is Twitter, though. But, I mean, I can't fully commit to Instagram or another platform. So Twitter it is. My teeth aren't crooked, but they're not straight either. They're kind of misaligned. Oh. Mine are starting to become crooked, but they're not quite there yet, which is good. They're not like as crooked as they used to be, that's for sure. But they're not straight. Speaking of Twitter, have you seen the Tommy / Logan Paul beef? I have. That shit is taking me back to like 2022, early 2022. It's so funny. My favorite part about it is there's this one tweet that was like, if Logan Paul tweeted this in 2020, back when Tommy and it, or MCYT was, then it'd be Logan / neg trending, and I lost my shit. I was like, oh my god. Kind of forget what it was really like back then until shit like that pops up. And I'm like, oh my god, it really was like that. We all saw that. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Cool. Pretty silly. Okay. Let's do this and do that. I said I was gonna leave at 12:15. Okay. I'm just gonna finish the face then and then head off for the night. But thank you guys for coming and watching the stream. Appreciate you very much. I had a lot of fun tonight. Tommy/Neg stayed at the Discover page, but Tommy didn't really do shit. He was a literal child. Of course, he was immature. Yeah, half the stuff that was like... It was so funny too, because one week somebody would be quote unquote like over, like not canceled, but just like people would hate them, and then the next week it'd be perfectly fine. And it was crazy to watch in real time. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night, whatever, wherever you are. And I think I'll see y'all tomorrow, maybe for an art stream. I'm not quite sure, but yeah. Goodbye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Here we go. Bye.